Good morning. We're here this weekend at Oulton Park for the Wirral 100 meeting. I'm out on the Craven Manx Norton and the new Craven TZ at the Friday practice day at the moment. Sun's out, absolutely glorious, so can't wait to get out on track and just get some laps under my belt. It's been 18 months since I rode the Craven Manx, and it's been a good 9 months since I was last out on a TZ 350, so can't wait to get some laps on the bikes and just get some track time under my belt and get ready for some racing tomorrow. Let's go and have a look around the awning, see what we've got in the stable. So here's the new Craven TZ that we're just sort of testing this weekend, having a bit of a run out on the bike, see how it all goes. Hopefully got to run this in the CRMC Championship this year at a few rounds. So I brought it here to Oulton Park just to get some few laps on it, particularly today at the test day, see how the bike goes, as it hasn't turned a wheel since we purchased it over 12 months ago. In addition to that, I've got the Craven Manx, which I haven't rode for 18 months. Again, just get used to the bike, get out on it, spin a few laps, see how it goes today. And as always with classic racing, you never know what could happen, so we've got the trusty Craven Honda as a backup bike. Last rode at Oliver's Mount at Scarborough, ran faultlessly, so we've got it here just in case anything goes amiss and get out and have some track action on the bikes. So I'll give you an update, let you know how this test day goes, but for now we're waiting to get it out on track. Tommy on tyres again. Kelly's on cleaning duties this morning. How does it feel, Tommy, to work in PSI rather than bar? Are you confused?
It's confusing to go forward in times on such modern bikes, but I'm getting used to it.
So we've had a bit of a faux pas today. First practice session on the Norton, and it went bang. Going up over Clay Hill, made a little bit of a rattling noise, and then came to an almighty standstill. I think he's dropped the valve or something, but we'll only find out when we take the engine apart. Unfortunately, end of play for the Norton, but thankfully I preempted this and brought a spare bike. So tomorrow we'll be out on the Craven Honda. Had a couple of laps round on it earlier, running mint, so looking forward to getting out on it. So the TZ came to a standstill in the last practice session today. That was simply fuel starvation, using too much juice, and we didn't put enough in. So the next thing we've got to work on is trying to sort out the gearing. Currently I haven't got a good gear for any of the corners basically around the track. We tried moving the rear wheel back a little bit to stop it wheeling over all the hills here at Oulton. And consequently I ended up putting another sprocket on just to get the correct chain tension. But now the gearing is all to pot, so we're going to have a bit of a play tonight and try and come to some sort of conclusion before practice tomorrow. Ted, hard at work this evening.
Yeah, it's very demanding, these riders.
Resident tyre man Tom is helping out.
Yeah.
Can you tell us why you've got a flat cap on this weekend?
Because we're at the classic event here, so therefore I thought I'd fit in with the crowd.
That's it. Jamie, what are you saying? You don't have to wear a flat cap here.
We've been with him.
He's off at dog races later, is Tommy. Evening sun, and just taking the bikes down to scrutineering now. Got Dad in tow. Beer in hand with a stand.
Beer's more important.
COVID restrictions, got to put the bike on a stand for scrutineering. The K4's just been through. Find out if it's passed.
We have passed, we're alright. You just need to take your leathers down to him, he's kept your card.
Right. Doing some morning tinkering. At least you haven't got the hammer out again. We're a little bit agricultural getting the hammer out for fitting a screen better. Fasten the screen on a bit, hopefully doesn't jaggle about as much and get some better shots. Morning brew. Have you made everyone else a brew, Kel?
No, because I asked that question yesterday and everyone wanted one.
That's because everyone always wants a brew.
I'm going for a morning walk.
Got the Banks Norton here for the team stretching zone.
So what's going on here then?
So we don't forget to go out on track, I'm just highlighting when the sessions are. Could happen.
Yeah.
It's been known to happen before. We've been sat here having a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Shouldn't you be out on circuits now?
Yeah. And shouldn't you be out on track? But we're busy having a cup of tea and a biscuit, so you can't miss that. That's very important. This is your forte, Tom.
Yeah.
He saw that, well, he just knew there was some tyre changing going on, stayed out way.
Yeah, we shouldn't tyre changing as you know it.
No, we haven't taken them to Goodyear. qualifying's done for the morning. Out on the TZ, me and Jamie both got on the front row. Jamie P2, I'm in P3, so that's front row start for the TZ. K4, tried some different tyres, came in, altered some tyre pressures a little bit, went back out, went like 2 seconds a lap faster, so pretty pleased with the results on that. Got P5 on the grid for the David Swallow Memorial race, 500s in that grid, so for a 350 to be 5th on the grid, I'm pretty happy with that overall. Sun's out now, lovely afternoon, so let's see how the racing gets on. Race 1, we've had what I would call rider error. I slipped the clutch a little bit and burnt the clutch plates out. Ended up with no drive, so I had to get them recovered back to the pits. So Ted's giving me a telling off.
Well, to be honest, the clutch isn't quite as it should be.
So we're trying to do some repairs and get some plates in there and hopefully get some bite, and then we should be back out on track. We go again. Hive of activity in here where you're cooking, isn't it, Kel?
Don't film me, it's not loads of it on the eggs. They're just all at the shop, feeding the many, feeding the mass.
Big feed on. Dinner time. So I'm just busy getting ready for my race this afternoon on the Honda. Levers on. Just waiting for the announcement. It's good to see that the team are all very, very busy getting the bikes ready. Right. Basically just sunbathing. Kelly is like a drumstick lolly. Look at that tan.
The game is strong.
Must be ready to go then. On a very late night track walk after the race meeting, me and Tom. because the GoPro fell off and no one's handed it in, so I thought it's worth a look side of the track just to try and find it. So far, not looking good. We have found a Zeus fastener,
And a countersink M8 bolt.
a countersunk M8 bolt and a BMW badge. So we're not doing too bad. And it's a nice evening for it, end of the day. We'll carry on looking, but it's not looking promising. This vlogging job might be slowing down a bit now. Oops. Fasten them on better next time.
Hashtag, where's your GoPro?
Don't know. It's all right. We've got Fanta, sunglasses, sorted for the evening. Right, we'll carry on looking. Here is the point at which the camera snapped off. Even my attempts to try and fumble picking it back up, going into Island Bend, didn't work, and it fell down there, straight out the bottom of the bike. End of video log for the weekend, that. Oh well, we'll go again next time. I'm gonna have to buy myself a new camera.